Hi everyone, my name is Shubhangi Aryan. I am a recent pass out of IIM Kozhikode, batch of 2025, and 2 years back I was just at your place because I also got call from IIM Kozhikode and stage 1, which was SOP and HR questionnaire. I was juggling a lot. However, New Year came with the calls of IIM Kozhikode and most of you are very excited to fill the forms. Without wasting any time, I'll help you to frame your answers in the accurate and I'm quite good aspirational way because every college is different from other. You can't give one and only one type of answer to every college because their aspirations, their vision behind the candidates they select are completely different. If I'll compete between A, B, C, L, I, K, every college, they see candidates very differently, and the college count includes FMS also. So, coming to the first and most important question, which is why MBA? What are your career goals? If you think SOP question is just why MBA, you are already writing it wrong because most people write emotional answers here. I'm koi code don't just want emotions. Let me take you the framework you have to follow for this answer, my dear. It's a four-part framework where we say past, aspiration, ideal future goal, and MBA fit. Your answer might be of 300 words, should at least have these four components written continuously. Let's dive deep into part 1, which is past. Through one-to-one counseling, I got to know that the first mistake students usually make is they start crying about their struggles. Don't do that. Your past is not your life story, which was very painful. Your past answer is one and simply one part of the answer, which is your academics and where are you professionally. You should talk about your academic foundation, your early exposure to work, internship, responsibilities, what kind of development it bring to you, and I'll give you a sample script for that. My academic and professional journey so far has given me a strong foundation. I did my BTech from Guru Nanak Dev Engineering College, Ludhiana, and it developed the problem solving and the thinking ability. During my academics, I developed the analytical approach to understand problem rather than relying on the institutions alone. I was also a part of IET there. Post that, through my work experience at BEL, I was exposed to real business situations where I was part of manufacturing unit of EVM machines and I worked closely with the teams and contributed on execution level. This will tell I am Koi Code that I understand my journey. And that is how you have to frame your academics, your core learning from them, then the work experience, your core learning from them, and then jump into the aspirational gap, which is part 2. This is the most important part. I am Koi Code is not asking why MBA, they are asking why MBA now. This is where you have to explain the aspirational career gap as bridge without sounding weak. For example, you can say, while my current goal has helped me to gain hands-on exposure, it is largely execution process. Many decisions I observed or participated in required understanding of strategy, finance, and people management that goes beyond my current scope. Sample 2 is as my responsibility increased, I realized that without a structured understanding of management concept, my growth would remain incremental rather than transformational. And trust me, lines like these not only create an impact, it shows why you actually want to do an MBA now. Analyze how it is working. You are not blaming your job, you are not dissatisfied, you are self aware. And that is how comes the part 3, which is future. When I say about future, people usually say, I want to be a CEO, I want to be an entrepreneur, consultant, and MBB. Guys, I'm koi code ही नहीं. Any other college hates vague ambitions. They want direction, not designation. You have to speak your future properly. Split it into short term and long term plan. You may tell in short term, I want to work in the role that allow me to apply structured management, thinking to real business problem where I can involve in decision making, stakeholder management, and business growth. In long term, I aspire to take leadership role where I can own the outcomes, build scalable solution, and make decision making that balances business goal with people and social impact. And that is where the role of MBA comes. which is part 4, why you are MBA fit or why MBA is a fit for you, which includes how IIM Kozhikode is going to shape your journey. Here you need to clarify your MBA philosophy. For me, an MBA is not just a career reset but a milestone that bridges my current experience with my future aspiration. Guys, trust me, this is a gold line and you can use it. This will explain what MBA will give you. A PGP will help me to develop structured thinking and strategy, finance, operation all together while also strengthening my understanding in leadership, organizational behavior, and decision making in complex environment. And then why IIM Kozhikode? It will come along with the part of your MBA. You may say that IIM Kozhikode usually emphasis on academic rigor, ethical leadership, and a perspective driven learning that strongly aligns with the kind of professional I want to become. The diverse peer group, the discussion based learning environment will help me not just to build skills but judgment. And suppose if in the interview they ask, how do you know that? You can tell I had a word with I am Kozhikode senior on LinkedIn or YouTube to know this. So, guys, this is going to be a deal maker or breaker questions for you in your final calls. Wrapping up this structure for you, past is going to show where you come from, what you do right now. Aspirational gap shows you how and why you need an MBA. Future shows you where you are going, where what is your ideal career journey. And MBA fit shows why IIM Kozhikode should invest in you. If you have come this long, sincere apologies because I didn't put this video well ahead because I was not well. You can realize this from my heavy voice and the number of clothes I'm wearing right now because it's too cold in Delhi. And my body from past 4 years lose this acceptance of cold even in the new year where I thought ki 2026 is going to be my year. Then cough, cold, everything strike, guys. And that is why I'm carrying a hot water bottle while shooting this because the video went long ahead of my expectation. But I assured that I am going to help you, and today I'm going to put the video because the window gets closed at 5 Jan. Coming to the second important question, which is hobbies. What are your present hobbies? Trust me, this is not a filler. And here people do the biggest mistake of putting some vague things like I love to play BGMI, I make Insta Reels. No. By this question, IIM Kozhikode want to judge your consistency, self-awareness and a personality beyond cat. So you have to frame your answers very accurately and yes, please follow the what, why and what it reflects. Instead of choosing a digital hobby, say playing a game, making reels, focus on something physical, say playing chess, badminton, cricket, and get yourself well versed with what you are telling because in the PI they are going to question you on the basis of that. Whenever you say I love playing chess, you should know how many tournaments in a year occur, who is the chess grandmaster these days, who all are the chess grandmasters till now, how many chess players in India are right now recognizable by you. So these kind of questions should be very clear in your mind while you are putting that. Or traveling. See, traveling is a very nice hobby, but we can't do travel every day. You can say brain game, chess, or any sport type of thing, which includes dance, art forms, and everything as a consistent part of your routine. It helps you maintain fitness, focus, discipline, and taught you the preparation and quick decisioning. These are resilient even after losses, and it helps you heal as well. Now come the another important question, which is your strength and weaknesses. IIM Kozhikode doesn't want any adjectives. They want proofs and outcome over what you are saying. For example, as a PM, I led X feature where I broke ambiguity into milestone. Second example can be when I say I'm a decision taker, I planned the last moment game where everything failed with my quick decisioning when I was the convener of IET and was managing an annual fest with a 1000 plus foot counts. And it should bring the outcome. Suppose reduce turnaround time by 20%, reduce the dissatisfaction, bring more customer satisfaction, something like that. This gives the selector logic that if a person knows what they are good at, they should prove it. Similar goes for a weakness section. You should not say that I chase perfection and that is why sometimes I lag time or I work too hard and I'm not a result oriented, I'm a process oriented. ये सारी चीज़ें काफ़ी vague sound करती हैं, because on paper we need results and process to be ethical. Both should balance out. IIM Kozhikode and any other college will expect honest response and with corrective actions. And you should say this as an opportunity to improvement instead of some weaknesses. Suppose I'm yet to learn to delegate tasks, because sometimes I feel I'm overburdened with the task. Right now, if I talk about the current situation, I'm the ownership of this channel. I am writing the script, I am making video, editing it, uploading it, and doing this along with my job. Sometimes I feel very burdened and I lose on my health. So there is a scope of improvement. I might hire a video editor to do the editing part, or a thumbnail maker to make thumbnails for me. And that is how the scope for improvement comes with your weakness, and you highlight your growth even in the weakness. Now comes to the most important part, which most people will ignore. Trust me, the bonus question, where you have to say any unique information you would like to share. Guys, in such questions, never write I am hardworking, I love leadership, and cliches like that. Repeating an achievement which you have already mentioned in earlier examples or questionnaires won't work here. It's already in the form, then it's not unique, right? Add something, say if you have worked as a volunteer in some NGO, if you have done some entrepreneurship, if you have been a convener or a position holder in your college, if you have done tasks like social work, which makes your profile stand out apart from your normal degree and work experience, you should add that and follow the same pattern where you are putting the situation, the task you do, the impact you create. Okay, context, action, and insights. For example, I grew up in a tier 2 city where career awareness was limited. This field pushed me to build a self-navigating opportunities, and right now to build a YouTube community and a family where I can help candidates make right career decision, drive their career paths. This experience taught me how to learn independently and make others informed about their decision in uncertain environments. Answers like this helps to add background without sympathy and depth to your profile. This shows your decision making maturity. And that is how you have to answer all the questions in IIM Code form. Guys, that is it for my side. If you have not filled the form or there is any scope of editing, go and make the changes. I hope you get a chance to get interviewed there and eventually convert to your dream college. For any help and assistance, you can drop an email. You can message me on Instagram as well. I am active on Telegram these days, and give me a chance to help you. That is it. I'm rooting for you all the very best. Good night. Take care.